is real if you serve.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Cloud9 Intuitive. My name is Janine and I am here to do a collective reading for the new moon in Virgo, which is taking place on today, September 14th at 6:40 p.m. Pacific time. Adjust for your time zone wherever you are in the world. So I hope you are all doing well. If you are new here, welcome. If any of the messages that you find here offer you any kind of clarity or comfort or both, if I resonate with you as a reader, please hit the subscribe button, stick around, kick it with us. I would love to have you. I would really appreciate it because it does help my channel to grow. If you are returning, gang, welcome. Welcome back, rather. And yeah, drop me a comment, hit the thumbs up, all of the things, share with your friends. I appreciate all of that. Shout out to everyone who has booked a personal reading with me. You guys are wonderful. I appreciate you. What else do I want to say? Feel free to join us over on Patreon. There will be an extended to this reading over there. I'll put the link, I'll pin it in the first comment on YouTube. And let's just go ahead and hop into this energy. This is a Virgo new moon. This is new moons are generally about like new beginnings, planting seeds. This one is a little bit different because it is a harvest moon. So this is really about what do we do once the seeds start to sprout or once the crop is ready for harvest. This is figuring out like what we do next, how you want to move, who you want to take with you, what steps you want to go in, what step comes before the next. This is really a moment to sort of like put the pieces in order and put them together so that you can maximize on opportunities that have presented themselves to you, perhaps over the past like couple of months, or even opportunities that have presented themselves to you since the time of the full moon in Virgo, which was, when was the full moon in Virgo? Is that in June? I want to say it was in June. So I'll put I'll put the link to the video for the full moon in Virgo reading. But let's just see what's manifesting for us, what's coming through, what messages want to come through for the collective, for the new moon in Virgo. Messages for the collective, for the new moon in Virgo. Ooh, intuition. Heightened intuition at this time. Very active dreams. You might be getting the next steps through the dream space. Yeah, really like welcoming transformation as well. You'd be welcoming transformation here. This is another Selkie. The Selkie came out in a personal reading. Yeah. The changes are starting to happen in real time. So it's almost like figuring out how you have to change to meet the changes that are happening in your experience. Especially if, like, for example, you might have, if you came into some like sort of new sort of abundance, whether that's more money has come into you, or you now like your life is somehow richer, like you have more people around you, or your family has expanded, or like there's just been some sort of change in your physical experience. Maybe you've welcomed in a new relationship, a new baby perhaps, or like you moved into a new house. There's been some sort of material change, and it's almost like, okay, how do I need to change what I do on a day-to-day in order to meet these changes in the best way possible, and like the best version of myself that is available to me in this moment, right? Creation, yeah, so that you can continue to create off of what you've built or off of what you've been blessed with. It's this moment of like, okay, maybe you got a minute to take a deep breath and be like, wow, I did that, or we did that, or look at this, like, look how far this has come, or something like that. And now there's a moment of like, okay, you got past that you got past that part of like, this is amazing. And now it's like, okay, what am I going to do? How to continue to create in this moment, and how to stay emotionally balanced as well. 511, that could be somebody's birthday. Your birthday could be May 11th, or that could be an important date for you. Something happened on May 11th. Check your notes, your camera roll, all that. It does feel here like the material change has also heightened your intuition, because it's like you may have like known that you were going to be able to accomplish a thing or do a thing, or achieve some sort of milestone in your life. Like you might have known it, but had no proof of it, and now that it has started to prove itself in real time, it's like it's giving you a new ability to trust in your intuition, or not ability. You always had the ability to trust in your intuition. It's just like new incentive to really trust in your intuition and lean into it. You could November 10th, 11/10 could be an important date coming up. 11/10, 29, 32, 37. And then the Empress here. Yeah, like look at this mask, like this very beautiful creative energy. You have the card of creation, and then the Empress card is the first card coming out. The Empress is extremely abundant. That's what I'm saying. It's like, excuse me one second. I'm drinking this coffee because I need it, not because I want it. But it's like the Empress, like things are already starting to bloom for the Empress. Thank you. Things are starting to bloom for the Empress. The Empress is like often depicted in tarot decks as like a pregnant woman. So it's almost like it's very fertile energy, but it's also already in process. That's what it feels like. It's already in process. And it's like there's this energy of like you want to keep, like you're realizing like, oh, I need to do something in order to keep this in process, You're also looking very, like, the more you start to, like, settle in and sort of start to create shapes around the things that are being shown to you, like shape your life, shape your routine, shape your communications. I don't know who that's for, shape your communications. But the more you start to add shape around this newness that you're experiencing, it's like the more you're glowing, the more vibrant you look, and it's because you're in this like this really beautiful creative energy. Wow, the Star card is at the bottom of the deck. This is like faith restored. This is like, wow, okay. It's not, yeah, it's like, here it is. Wow, with the Star card, yeah, you've healed a lot. A lot of anxiety is being healed in this moment. If you've been stressed out about money, or stressed out if you were going to get something, or stressed out if something was going to grow for you, that anxiety is going to be healed right now. And you're going to get an opportunity to do something that feels good to you. Do things that feel good to you. Shape your life in a way that feels really good to you. This kind of feels a little bit like clean slate energy, kind of Page of Pentacles. And then you have the Fool at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, it does feel a little bit like you're like leaping into this open field of opportunity here. And what are you going to do with it? What are you going to make of it? Instead of stressing out about that, it now feels like, okay, thank you. Because you have this new faith in your intuition, or like connection with your intuitive body. Now it's like almost like you're not, there's no fear about leaning into the things that feel good, leaning into the things that light you up. taking leaps of faith and risks in certain directions. You're in a position now where you can take some more risks too. It's like something has come into you which has sort of freed you up from the tyranny of like stress and worry. Like you don't have to worry. There's something you don't have to worry about anymore because something has blossomed here. Yeah, there's no more indecision. Like, you know, now you know what to do. You're not waiting anymore. Yeah, you might have been waiting for quite some time. And finally, like, it's like there was the breakthrough. Oh, interesting. Okay. The Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck. What's this card? The Lover's card. Okay. So there was the breakthrough, and then like the excitement, and then it's like, okay, a level of worry is alleviated, so now you're able to plan and dream a little bit, and make choices that are like specifically for you, like things that you want to do. What's been cut out is indecision. It's like you've blocked out anything that was creating conflict or creating resistance for you. Whatever this is that has come into you has sort of freed you from some sort of conflict and resistance. It's freed you from some fight that you've been in. If you've been in some sort of like fight or battle with someone or something, you're being freed from it and able to now make choices of your own volition, excuse me. And then you have the Queen of Swords with the Seven, with the Seven of Wands, never to look back again. It's like clearly like, no, I don't, you've put up, this is your block hand heavy. Your block hand is strong here. And it's like, the more you speak up and, the more you speak up about your transformation, or the more you start to emit it's like emitting these waves of like change. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like emitting waves of evolution. Like you're giving evolution, right? You're out here like looking shiny, brand new. You've come into some sort of new level of like, abundance, or like your life just feels a lot richer for whatever reason that is. That could just be because you've sort of healed some things within yourself, right? And sort of gotten focused on where your North Star is, what you feel like you are being called to in purpose in this incarnation. Like it could just be that, but that is enough to sort of create this energy where you're like, I want to continue to be creative. I want to continue to you want to continue to bloom and blossom and build. Again, maximize on what's being given and shown to you. The Nine of Pentacles here. Yeah, you're breaking this. Whatever's been offered to you allows you to break away from some sort of situation in the past and like finally have a level of independence, your own resources. Like you don't need anyone else for anything. Like if you want to have other things in your other people in your life, or other sources, I don't know. So, well, it could be sources of income. It could be sources of, I don't know, energy of some sort. If you want to have other sources in your life, you can, right? But that would be a choice that you make. It's not out of necessity. Feel what I'm saying? Yeah, there's an ending to that, like always needing to be. I think there was some sort of reliance on other people that was stressing you out, like, or reliance on something else that was stressing you out. And now with this Virgo new moon, you get an opportunity to, because like the seeds of like the de-stress, the seeds of like whatever it is that takes away that stress has started to sort of blossom, bloom, come, like you can touch them, you can feel them, you can smell them, whatever it is, right? It's like now that's alleviating a lot of this. It's alleviating a lot of it and giving you the sort of boldness to step out on your independence. What is that? Is that the Wheel of Fortune? It is. It's the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, this is timing too. 11:10. 11:10. So is that still Sagittarius yet? No, that's not Sagittarius yet. That's Scorpio season. But 11:10 could be important. I don't know why that keeps coming in my head. But the Wheel of Fortune here is about like karmic balancing, things starting to go your way now, and like it's like the initial excitement of that is like cool, but then you're realizing that you don't need the background noise. You don't need the background noise anymore. Before it might have felt like you were beholden to the background noise in some way, and now it's like no, like the only things that you need to step forward are sort of this true faith and hope and emotional balance and your intuition most of all. But like but the resources have been and will continue to be provided to you here, if that's what you choose. And it feels like that's what you're choosing. You're choosing the new. Separating from anything that caused you anxiety. Healing from it finally. Moving forward. Wow. Yeah. I'm going to show you these just like this. You have the Three of Swords, the Chariot, and then the Eight of Wands. You're moving so far away from like this, like sorrow and sadness and whatever may have like whatever situation may have broken your heart or just been like really sort of stunted your evolution in a way. Whatever situation was doing that, like you're moving so far away from it so fast that it's almost like you better not look back, because if you do look back, you're going to get whiplash, right? And then you're going to wind up having to heal from residual effects of the past, when that's actually not necessary if you just keep going, if you just keep looking, if you could just keep looking ahead of you, if you just keep looking toward the things that light you up, looking toward the light and focusing on what you are harvesting, focusing on the creation, right? If you stay focused in the right direction, you will not get whiplash, but you are moving fast. This is quick. This is moving fast, and like you might suddenly tell people all of a sudden like, hey, I'm doing this, and that is what it is. And it's not like a question. A lot of Cancer energy out here. It's not like a question, but it's almost like you're tired of hanging on to the regret and the disappointment and like having that be like a defining part of your experience. I don't know if you guys can see this card, but no. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah. Like you're just sitting there with your head hung down and like it's like, yeah, there it is. Page of Pentacles. You want the new, you want a new experience that's like untainted or something like that. That's untainted, and it's being given to you. The opportunity has been given to you, and now it's just a matter of like, what are you going to do with that opportunity? It feels like there might be a little bit of fear. There could be a little bit of fear here, but we know, right? Your intuition has proven itself to you. So as long as you can tap into that and lean into that fear is a non-starter. That fear is nothing to be worried about. It should be like transmute that fear into excitement. I don't know what reading that came out in. That came out in some reading recently, but transmute the fear into excitement. You have all these nines out here too. You have the Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Which nine is not here? You have the Nine of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Wands. Yeah, there's we skip over the Nine of Wands, because the Nine of Wands says that you keep like you're holding on to that past energy. It's almost like it's like being battle worn, and it's like that's not the story anymore. The story is not about the battle wounds. The story is about the victory that comes with healing, right? That's what the story is about moving forward. Everything in the past has been sort of blocked off, kept at bay. They said barricaded it, because you don't want it to touch this new changed energy. Like, you just don't want it to be tainted. Yeah, you're walking away from it. Walking away from, the Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck with the Eight of Cups. Walking away from anything that was illusion, confusion, deception. And for some of you, this is like, you might be sneaking away. You know what I mean? Like, you might be like trying to sneak away so as not to like stir up a lot of commotion and confusion. You don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, but you also know that this is what needs to happen here. If you are, listen, you got a flipper in here, and I'm going to show you what it is. This is the Strength card. Right? This is like, you're having a lot of it's going to take a lot of courage to do this, but you also, like, you've learned enough at this point, and you want to make good investments of your time, your energy, and make sure that you are sort of staying focused forward. That's what it is. All right, let me go ahead and get a mystical shaman to wrap it up for y'all. And once again, we will go ahead and take this on over to Patreon, where we're going to go sign by sign and get a message for each zodiac sign. So if you're interested in that, come join us over there. If you made it to the end of this reading, where are we at? We're blossoming, we're blooming, we're taking it, like, we're smelling the roses and figuring out how we can use those that we have to grow more. So let's get some roses. Drop me all the roses in the comment section for those who made it this far. Just one card to wrap it up, please. There it is. The sun. Beautiful. I love this. What beautiful energy. You have the Sun card here. So yeah, this is really like leaning into the light. New life energy. This is an opportunity for revival. That's what the word that they use, revival. It's like a revival of energy, but a changed sense of self. So let's just see what this says. It says, the sun is acknowledged by many cultures as the foremost masculine force. In other traditions, it is seen as the feminine in her full power. Either way, it is the most brilliant light for all beings and allows life to sprout from the dark, feminine earth. It can be gentle or warming, close to sunrise or sunset, fall or winter, or it can be destructive, as in its zenith during a scorching summer. Have you been hibernating? Have you been introspective? It's time to come out of your cave and savor the life-giving light of our star. The sun rekindles your passion, your creative energy. Life is calling you to shine your light and to add your lightness and humor to the seriousness around you. Get out and play. Have you been shining your light for far too long? Remember that daylight is only one half of the day. The night must have her equal time, and she offers us her gifts as well. Be careful not to be blinded by your light or the light of others. Do not become enamored with yourself or worship others. Beware of your shadow. Revel in your midday glory, but do not be afraid of the waning of the light at dusk. Listen, this is life goes in cycles. Sometimes you up, sometimes you're not. You are in a position now, like, your energy is up, there's something in your life that is on an upswing. So you want to take advantage of that. Ride that wave while it's here, right? Because it feels like it may have been a little bit dark for a minute there, and it can't always be dark. It won't always be dark. Okay? But it's not going to change unless you make the plan on what to do to maximize what you've got. You're maximizing on this. No matter how small it is, whether it's like something that is super tangible or it's just some change within you that really has sort of allowed you this really clear, new, fresh perspective on what you want and where you're going, maximize it. Maximize it. All right, y'all, thank you so much. I hope this message resonated with some people out there. If it did, hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. Join us over on Patreon. Book a personal reading if you are so inclined. And if this is where we leave things, please know that I am sending you so much love, so much peace, and so many blessings. And I'll see you soon.